Romania. Mr. Marconi. You have an Italian name in an English territory. I will quickly say that I managed to, last night, I put this matrix, LED matrix, in function using my MCP's, my MCP board. And the code was very, actually, until I figured it out how this works. I made a schematic here actually also. It took me a couple of good hours actually to figure it out, to test everything, and it was a pain with this MCP that I have right now. Let me zoom in the image a little bit. So pretty much if we apply 5 volts on specific pin and minus volts or ground on another specific pin, you get to lit up one single LED. Else, if you keep the 0 volts, as I was testing and I was scratching my head why why I cannot open only one single LED at a time. I was keeping on the middle, the ground, and I was switching every pin to plus 5 volts, and lines were lighting, keeping only one ground always constant on the same pin. Then I figured it out. Maybe they should switch, like there are special pins for the minus and special pins for the plus, and I was right, because inside is a matrix, and somehow I kind of figured it out intuitively, you know. And this is the at least from my point of view, I hope you understand. So that is A, B, C, D, E, and 1, 2, 3, like a chess table, you know. And that's why it's good to learn a little bit of chess in life. So A, B, C, D, E, it means the columns like that, vertically. And lines, it means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like this, 1, 2, 3, and in code, these are the numbers in the code that I used. And here on my MCP board is A1, B2, A3, A4, B5, and the other ones. So that's what it means, everything that you see there. And also this is a fragment of the code, actually a code that is actually doing the stuff. So value 2 for the lines, and you cannot see, yeah, like this. Value 2 for the line. And if we look here, line 2, it means 4. So it means 1, 2, 3, 4, line, on the line 4. On column 10, you see there, column 10. And here is column 10 on B. And A and B, you see? And this is the column. And this is how I figured it out. It's a very tricky board actually. It's a bit hard to, once, to figure it out, and second, to actually drive it and actually use it. It's a bit hard, and I had to scratch my head until I figured it out. But you have to switch these minuses and the pluses between them, but they are not interlapped. If you pay attention, everything is not doubling on the line or on the column, so nothing will get a single pin at all. I had this problem a little bit because I made a mistake, and I was thinking B6 and B6, and then I looked more closely, and it was different. So every pin is different here, on the lines and on the columns, and that is very important to lit up every LED from this matrix. And what else? Yes, this let me give you the bigger picture here. I've used 1 kilo resistors on both sides. I imagined that these are the pins in the back of the board. Very good representation actually. I copied from somewhere else and I included it in mine here. Also on this side as well. So I will have 2 kilo actually per LED. Because of the 2 resistors, one on the side and the other on the other side. So 2 resistors per LED. It's okay, it's fine, it's working. It's probably a little bit dimmer than normal, but I don't give a shit, it's working. And that was a problem. And I didn't find a specification or anything how to actually put these resistors. I just imagined it should be like this, and if it's not correct, it's a easier way. Probably I did it the hard way right now. But if it's a easier way, please tell me, and I'm all ears and eyes. Thank you very much for the board actually, from England, Mr. Marconi. I want to specify where and from whom, and for others to hear it. It's not from America, it's from England this time. But I have very good friends from America and from England, of course, and I'm very proud of them. A very little add-on that I made for this board is this power supply that I built it by hand from plastic. It's 3D printing, but manually, not with a machine. I stayed and point by point and built it up and made it as you see it there. You can see it's very weird shape, but I built it. I'm very proud of it. So yes, here another very small insignificant detail, but I will tell it anyway. Here are 8 pads, and here are other 8 pads. And This is having 7 pins, one side, and another 7 here on another side, and the last pin from those 8 is not used, as I'm showing here as well. Actually, I put it in the board there, the 8th pin here, not connected, NC, it means not connected, and I put it on the board as not connected because I had twisted wires, and I also soldered it in case, in any case. So it's a bit funky, you know, but yeah, it's a very weird board. For me, at least, it's my first time using this kind of matrix, LED matrix board. But also with the very weird pin numbers, because I looked on internet and I've seen with 8 pins, with 4 pins, it was an even number, if I remember right. But this is uneven number, like 7, and yeah, pretty much I think, yeah, this is the pin numbers actually. 4 it means the middle, and this is the MCP board that I was trying to make all the connections from here, but I leave it alone and I resync it like this. But right now it's very cool looking, and also very helpful because I made it for me. Okay, thank you very much. Sorry for the long video. I really wanted a short video, but yeah, I have to present too much stuff. Huh? Thank you very much. And this is made with my phone, my shitty phone. The resolution is not that good, unfortunately, and I'm sorry for that. My good phone, which is my father's phone, is away with my father. And yeah, but the idea is that I use your matrix board unconventionally, not as intended originally when you sent me, but we will get there. I will make something from those logic chips that you send me and use it now that I really understand how it's working, this little board. Yes, for the record, Mr. Marconi, you sent me this board to make together with logic chips some letters. That was the idea, to add some letters and numbers to create from all this LEDs lighting and commanding it and program it in hardware actually, not in software, which is a lot more harder directly in hardware. It's very, very hard to do it. But at least for me, it's hard. I never did it seriously. I did some tests a long time ago, but I never did anything serious. But this is a very good test for me, at least, and it's nice. It's a nice project. I really like it. It's a very challenging one. It was very challenging, but I'm happy that I figured it out in less than 1 day, and also build it and functioning and not burning anything, which is very important. And I have only 1 board. I don't have many for the spare if I'm making mistakes, so I had to be extra careful and to think twice when I was connecting every wire and everything. In the future, I will build something with a clock, hardware programming, like with a clock signal generated by some dedicated ICs or circuits, and then some logic gates and everything, and use that thing that was a bit extra hard with that rotary encoder or gray code. That was extra hard. Again, at least for me, but it's very challenging, and I will get there. But small steps, and yeah, it took a lot of time to finish building this MCP board. That I am partially happy with it, but really, if I change that Arduino to a more direct means of controlling from my PC, somehow in the future, that's my intention at least. I hope I will be able to do it, because right now I have to program the Arduino and then see the results. And if I have to test every LED that I have here, and I did it actually per 1 column and then for 1 line, every pin I had to program the bastard and then see the results, and then program it, change the code and program it again, see the results, and so on and so on. And I did a lot of mistakes actually, and that took it a lot of time, and it's not very productive, not so productive way of doing things right now. It is usable. It is right now is in usable stage, but I want to be a bit more faster and easier to work with, and directly from the PC to the boards, not through Arduino, directly from the code on the boards. I hope I will be able to do it. Also, I want to show you some codes. 1 second, to minimize some stuff here. I made a new folder here, LED matrix display, using my MCP there, and I made, so this is resetting the entire board, all the other MCPs chips, because they will remain on after I will reprogram something else, and this is like a cleanup. Right now I'm using only 1 single MCP, the first one, and the rest are off, and I really don't need the others to run, and this is the cleanup. This is the first program that I did actually. I want to show you, and I can program, I think. Yeah, I can program it. This is the codes, if you are interested, and here it is. No looping, only to test to see what is what. now I'm uploading it. Let's see. And it stopped, and now is moving. And I should have everything. Everything is lit. Yeah, I was testing a lot of stuff here actually, and until I figured out what is what. So this is the columns, and are the lines. Shit fuck. These are the lines that I figured out one by one, programming the bastard and checking each line. Actually, we can see taking out to low. 5. These are doubled. Line 3. Let's put it low and upload it again. So line 3 is this here. Yep, it's off. So this is the line, and the columns. Actually, let me show you the columns if I'm switching them. So let's see. Let's lit up which one? Yeah, still also. Which one will be? I have 3 middle here with different ways of switching from pin 3 or pin 11. So here is 2B, the B one, which is column 2 in this case, and this will be high. And let's program it, and it will be this column off. The rest will be on, but the second and the third. Because I made this one as high as well, that's why. Okay, let's do it like this. Upload. And like that. And this is commanding the columns. And I'm showing this how I advanced, how I managed to build everything. And this is single LEDs. When I figured out how to, yes, this is the code that I was thinking I lost it, but it's here. So what I did, I put a low first and high second. Then I changed my mind. So pretty much the minus was up and plus coming from down of the board. And then I switch it as high up, so 5 volts from the top, and low, meaning the 0 volts or ground on the bottom of the matrix, LED matrix board. So I had to resync everything, and that's why I have it's only for a single line what I have here. It's only for a single line, and after I figured out this line, I figured out because I was having the columns and the lines figured out from before. Then I made the associations, and I figured out that which column on which line should be everything. And then I made this entire image that you see right now because of this code, with the help of this code actually. And right now, if we are running this 114 on column 13, so column 13, it will be E, which will be this side. This will be the column, and the line will be 14, which is 6. On here. Okay, let's make it. Yeah, let's make it D, which is D. It's 4. Column 4. Let's make it 4, and here 4 as well. And programming, and we will get this guy here. I think. Let's see. Yeah, 14 is 6. Okay, so this 6 and D. And let's program it. And we will get this guy here open, and the rest is closed. Yep, you see that guy. And yeah, it's exactly as I wanted. And it's working perfectly. I'm showing you the programs right now that I built so far, and this is the program with the moving lights that you've seen so far. And actually, let me show you the program itself. It's I will scroll down slowly. This is very helpful to have in the beginning, before I made this drawing. It was very helpful. It still is probably. And this is how the program is made for the moving light. And I made it everything in one day last night, until late at night actually I stayed, and that's it. This is the end of the program. And yep. Let's run it actually and see that beautiful moving light again. Still programming. It's a bit of stuff to take in. Yep, it's working. I like those how they are moving. All right. So yeah, this is it. Thank you very much. Yes, if only I could make some money from all of this knowledge and the practical stuff that I'm doing here. But in capitalism is impossible. So it sucks. It really sucks. I cannot make money from my art, my beautiful and very professional art, because I am a professional artist actually, which I kind of switch sides with electronics, mechanics, and mechatronics, robotics, and a lot of stuff that I really like actually. I switched to these sides because I like them, and because they are very fascinating to get results from them, and helpful results that is improving our lives. But it's very, very unfortunately, because you cannot make money from anything that is helpful and useful. Only from bullshit you can make money these days, which is very, very sad. It's a sad world we are living. And the good people like me, I am one of good people, cannot succeed, cannot make anything in life, and they are stuck in their homes and doing fun stuff without money. So yes, this is a parenthesis that I wanted to add to this a bit longer movie than I intended in the beginning. Okay. I am mentioning the money problem because it's not because of the COVID situation, the hysteria of COVID that is from 2020 until 2022 right now. Still it is some kind of hysteria remained about COVID. A politic game of acknowledgement and put it in front who is important, you know, the political faces are important, not us, the people. And what a better way of putting themselves in front is through a calamity like the COVID calamity or event. And yeah, I really don't buy it. But everybody else did. Yeah, thousands, millions, billions of deaths, and everybody's working outside like nobody's business. Yeah, none of the people I don't like died, none of them. So this is not a real thing. It's a play, you know. It's like a game, political game. It's my opinion. It's my sincere opinion. And I'm mentioning this no money situation because I'm not working for more than 10 years. Like I said, I am an artist. I like to live the good life. Hopefully, I wish. It's not the good life that I'm living right now, but I'm trying my best to make it a good, at least some good days in my entire life. You know, like this day when I'm accomplishing something. And it's not because of the COVID situation. I'm not working for more than 10 years. I was a teacher at 8 years actually. I worked 8 years in a teaching industry and paid by the government, and they didn't. I just leave them alone with their stress and their money and their stress money, and I'm staying home without stress and no money for more than 10 years, long before the COVID appeared. And it sucks because I cannot do anything serious in my life, and I get used to it, but I'm complaining about it. Okay, thank you very much, and see you later. Bye bye.